I don't know if you ever watched The Honeymooners, Jackie Gleason and Ed Norton. Well, actually, his name was Art Carney, but the part Art Carney played was Ed Norton. Jackie Gleason was Ralph Crandom, okay, from Brooklyn. Brooklyn in the house, baby. Then you had Trixie, his wife, and Alice, Ralph Crandom's wife. Now, here's the thing. He had a thing where he would flip a coin, and he would always win because Ed was, let's just say he was a little slow, Ed Norton. He's a funny guy, a great guy. Just wasn't playing with, 52 decks in the card, right? Okay. So Ralph would flip the coin and say, heads I win, tails you lose. So in other words, in both cases, Ralph wins. If it's heads, he wins. And if it's tails, Ed loses. But Ed didn't catch on to the scheme, you understand? So he would flip the coin whenever they had a bet. He goes, heads I win, tails you lose. He flips the coin and says, I win. And Ed would accept it. Ed Norton. He'd be like, oh, I guess I lost. Then they would have another bet. He'd flip the coin and it would be tails. It's tails you lose. And Ed would go, damn, I have no luck. I can never win, That's kind of what Lou is doing right now with GTII, okay? So on one end of the spectrum, Lou is saying GTI is wrapping up, It's wrapping up! Wrapping up! Wrap it up! Okay, so on one end of the spectrum, it's wrap it up. But on the other end of the spectrum, Lou is warning all of us. He just made a video, the GTII warning. Skynet. Remember he did this with AMC? He's literally taking the same AMC playbook and he's applying it to GTII. Good cop, bad cop, Lou. I mean, I can't believe that all of you can't see this. I mean, and what's so scary is there are people who really buy into this. They believe everything that this friggin' Stunad Mama Luke says. Okay, so Lou will say, just want to let all of you know that Skynet, I hear things, I hear sounds, Skynet's very strong. And I'm issuing a GTII warning. So why do you think he's doing this for? Can you figure it out? I want to ask my wife, Chad. Let me ask you a question. My wife is in here. Why do you think Lou says, so what on one end of the spectrum, right? He says that GT is wrapping up, meaning everybody's going to win. Everybody's going to make, tons of money. Everyone's going to be millionaires. Okay, according to Lou, right? Now, on the other end of the spectrum, he's making a warning saying that, Skynet, is too strong. He's issuing a warning. You have to be very careful because we could lose. We could lose because we're battling a force, that is too powerful that could take us out. Skynet. Why do you think he's playing two sides of the field? Let's see if I just want to see if my wife can figure it out.
Because it works for him to play good cop, bad cop.
Well, but what's the main specific reason? Remember, I gave the analogy, Ralph Crandom, for the honeymooners. Heads, I win. Tails, you lose.
Yeah, because he wins no matter what.
He wins no matter what. See, so my wife figured it out. Don't you understand? So if GTII does go to $100 a share, Lou wins. He gets the claim victory. He says, I told you, baby! Right? Okay. Now, if it doesn't win and it keeps going, either it remains the same level at that $3 range or it starts going below $3, he gets to say, look, we're going to be all right, but Skynet is very strong. They're very strong, and I'm issuing a warning. So he gets to now play that card for him. So either way, he wins. He can keep this going for a year, 2 years. It's really, it's like that song by Bruce Springsteen, Brilliant Disguise, Well, tell me what I see when I look in Lou's eyes. Is that Lou, baby, or just a brilliant disguise?